and welcome back to another video. And today, we're going to be talking about guilty pleasure K-pop songs. And by that I mean, you know when there's a song that you think you should absolutely hate, but for some reason you really love it? Like, you'll listen to it, and in the back of your mind you're thinking, wow, this is really bad, but for some reason you just can't stop looping it. Yeah, that's what these songs are to me. Like how some people will be with artists such as the Spice Girls or Owl City. Usually I wouldn't publicly admit that I like all of these songs, but you know, sometimes I like to embarrass myself on the internet, so I thought, why not? Honestly, I'm kinda scared that my regular watchers aren't gonna trust my taste in music anymore after this video, but, well, there's not much I can do about that. Don't judge me too much, okay? And without further ado, let's get into the first song. I think I'm one of the few K-pop YouTubers who hasn't called Sticker bad on their channel before, and it's honestly because I kinda like it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I enjoy that flute, but everything else is kinda tasty. I think the combination of the jazzy piano and the trap-based percussion is really intriguing, but what I love most about Sticker is the melody in the chorus and the vocal hooks present. And I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but I kind of get more enjoyment from Sticker when I sing along to it in my head versus actually listening to the official audio. Sometimes when my brain isn't really thinking about anything, I'll just default to going like a sticker, because that one part is just so catchy, and it kind of sounds better alone like that to me than it does alongside that flute. I'm usually not one to make the argument that the vocals save the song, but for Sticker that definitely is the case. I mean, I guess when you have Taeyol in your group, it's kind of hard to make something sound bad, and no matter how hard it seems like SM is trying to sabotage NCT with the music that they give them, somehow they always come out on top. And you know what? We love that for them. Listen, even I don't think Rookie is that good of a song, but is it one of my favorites and maybe even my favorite title track from Red Velvet? Yes it is. Listen, I know it's super repetitive and it can be annoying if you listen to it more than once, but I don't really ever listen to it on loop because I know how to enjoy a song like this. At least for me personally, I know if I listen to Rookie more than like 2 times a week, I will get sick of it so fast, so I don't let myself listen to it very much, but when I do, it is an absolute huge serotonin boost. And even though I can admit that the rest of the song isn't that good, that pre-chorus, you cannot, like, that's amazing. You cannot deny that. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for Red Velvet that they have this in their discography, not because I don't like the song, because I still do, but because at least when they first released it, they must have been performing Rookie multiple times a day, and I just know they got sick of it so fast. I would have been so irritated if I was in their shoes, but thankfully I'm not in their shoes, and I just get to enjoy it as a casual listener. No, but to go back to that for a second, like, damn, imagine performing Rookie multiple times a day for multiple weeks in a row. No, like, that sounds like torture. At least ear torture. And hopefully the girls got paid really well for that because they are stronger than the rest of us. I seriously do not know how they did it. This isn't really a guilty pleasure for me because I have no shame in admitting that I like every single Momoland title track except Thumbs Up. No, not Thumbs Up. Hate that song. But every single other one, even Freeze in their debut, those went platinum in my bedroom. I know other people say things like, oh my gosh, every single Momoland song sounds the same, they are so boring and repetitive, but me, I just think they make good pop songs and I'm here to enjoy them. As long as a group keeps putting out good music, I don't care how repetitive it is, and besides Thumbs Up, Momoland have never failed to deliver. And also, the argument that Momoland only put out the same song over and over again doesn't apply anymore because their last 2 comebacks have sounded nothing like Boom Boom Bam and I'm So Hot. And they're still good songs. One thing that people hold against Momoland a bunch of the time is that they say their songs don't really show off their talents. And when it comes to like rap and dance, yeah, I definitely kind of agree with that. Their dances are never that complicated and they don't really rap in their songs, but their vocals, like, have you heard Jane hit one of her high notes? I don't think I should need to explain myself any further. Jane is honestly one of the most underrated vocalists in the entirety of their gen, and I think people should respect her a little bit more than they do. And besides that, my main point is that Momoland have always made good music, and just because they're not as popular as they used to be and they're not the most well-loved group in existence, that's not going to stop me from streaming their music. Gosh, this song is so bad. I don't know why I like it so much. From the unconventional melody to the strange instrumental, everything about Pong is just weird, but for some reason that makes me like it even more. I was so surprised when I first listened to the Attica album because Pong is definitely not something that 17 would usually release, and the only thing in their discography that even remotely resembles it to me came from their debut album and is one of their most hated songs of all time. Of course, if you know 17's discography, you probably already know that I'm talking about Jam Jam, and I'm not even gonna lie, I like that song too. It's honestly one of my favorite 17 B-sides. And if I had to name one song that is the pinnacle of it's so bad it's good, it would definitely be one of these two. I know I'm sounding kind of repetitive, but seriously, every single time I listen to Pong, everything in my mind is telling me, this is bad, you do not like this, turn it off. But for some reason, I never do, and I always end up enjoying it. And honestly, it's kind of humiliating at this point. I think I need a little bit of help. Someone save me.
I don't like a girlfriend.
I realize that I haven't praised Weki Meki in a video for a while now. Okay, it's been like a week, but still, that's a long time for me, so I think I need to again. This debut is one of the most overhated K-pop songs ever, and for no good reason. It's a good song. I know for everything else on this list, I've been very vocal about how I understand how people don't like it, but for this one, I'm full delusional for this song. It is, I will defend it with my life. I Don't Like Your Girlfriend is so fun, and I think the main reason that it suffered so much is that it took on the tropical house sound right when people were starting to get sick with the trend. The last truly popular like breakout song of the tropical house trend was Really by Winner, and then Weki Meki came back 4 months later with a really similar sound, so I kind of doubt that a lot of people were still interested in this type of music. So yes, I understand why it was pretty poorly received, but I still get very defensive because oh my god, I love it so much. That chorus combined with that choreography is so addicting to the eyes and the ears, and the styling was great, the music video was great, the line distribution was not great, it was actually atrocious, but still the music was great. And yes, okay, honestly, it was one of the most poorly thought out debuts ever, so I do kind of understand why people didn't like it. I was kind of joking before, but still, I wish other people saw I Don't Like Your Girlfriend in the same way I did, because then it would have hit number 1. Dare I say it? Dare I make the official statement that I, Planet Minjae, believe that Guess Who is a no-skip album. And everybody booed, everybody unsubscribed, everybody disliked the video. No. I don't know what to say, but I like all the songs on this mini album, what can I say? To be transparent, I usually don't like most of Itzy's B-sides. I think there's like 1 or 2 from each album that I have saved, but I think Guess Who is an outlier in their discography in a good way. JYP absolutely knew what he was doing giving them these songs because they killed every single one of them. Like Killing Me, Sorry Not Sorry, Shoot, Wild Wild West is there. It is the weakest one of the 6, but it's still good. And I even like Mafia in the Morning. My opinion on that song has done a complete 180. And just like, wow, this is an amazing album and I highly recommend checking it out. And that concludes this video. Sorry that this is a little bit on the shorter side, but I have school so I can't work as long as I want to on my YouTube stuff. But hopefully for the weekend I'll have something at least 10 minutes long for you all. Thank you all again so much for watching, and without further ado, I will see you all next time. Bye. Bye. See ya.